Mahima Creations
proudly present Premier Evening Drive Time Show. Bam Bam!
Yes, you heard it right.
Bam Bam! Every
Monday,
Tuesday,
Wednesday,
Thursday,
Friday. Let's beat the traffic.
Bam Bam!
नमस्कार
Namaste.
नमस्कारा
Vanakkam.
खुशामदीद
Assalamu alaikum.
सत श्री अकाल
మీకు అందరికి వందనము.
जय स्वामी नारायण
जय श्री कृष्ण.
जय जनेन्द्र
हमारे इस्माइली भाई बंधुओं को बोलते याली मदद.
मौलानी मदद बोलते सारे फीजे मतलब बोलेंगे निशा बोला बड़जन हम आ गए हैं आपके प्यारे महिमा के द्वारे मैं से फालतू बाबा
And of course, myself, Faltu Rani, लेकर आपके लिए को drive time show that's going to make it totally therapeutic and totally मस्तानी बदजानी.
ट्रू द बजन अगर आपको ऐसा नहीं लगा तो प्रॉब्ली आप में प्रॉब्लम है
What?
if you could not feel that way probably the problem with you
Yeah, I don't know. Either way, Badajan.
just kidding and of course Father Rani let's tell our bandhus that today is a day we actually are bringing solutions to most of the problems people share. मतलब हम लोग आपके problem से पानी फेरने वाले हैं मतलब we're going to make sure that your problems will seem like no problem we might listen to our solutions
Yeah, everything else will seem bigger. Right? You're like,
with
oh.
advice of the special advice of your here pass with heavy difficulty मतलब PhD Altu Baba.
You know what? We should also give them the National Mental Health Crisis Hotline and also the National Suicide Hotline after.
After our show, definitely need it. I would say you definitely need it.
Yeah.
Again, of course, with our MFT, मतलब महाफंडे वाली, फालतू वाली.
महाफंडे वाली theorist. यानी कि थ्योरी देती हूँ मैं आपको मेरे को प्रैक्टिकल एक्सपीरियंस
Zero. शून्यता के बराबर है.
ऐसा मत बोलो अल्त बाबा.
नहीं बोलेंगे
कुछ
हम
ऐसा हो
लोग. हम
सकता
नहीं बोलेंगे हम लोग नहीं बोलेंगे क्योंकि सच तो सच है आंच नहीं राइट बट दो और दो पांच भी नहीं तो फालतू नहीं I don't know what is happening over here but the point is I don't know why my screen is flickering away to glory but let's jump into the questions because there was a complaint from Deepa Rani saying that हम लोग so we only take around 4 or 5 questions of people why don't we cover more you know is what the complaint was तो कुछ एक्स्ट्रा करेंगे ना आज ना what do you think
हाँ ठीक है 5 कर देंगे आज
चलो फाल्तनी एक्स्ट्रा करना boy but even if you do half is still fine okay so let's go to the first question we have here फाल्तनी go ahead pad lo
Acha, so Bandhajan, this is something that is again the biggest issues that we always seem to have
is with the
in-laws, with the in-laws, not daughter-in-law. This time it's very different.
Yeah,
very different.
Very different.
Yeah, very different.
Okay,
it is not the daughter-in-law problem.
Pray tell.
let us listen to this issue. My mill, meaning my mother-in-law, is here for the summer. And she keeps on comparing our status with her relatives who are settled here for over 25 years.
Well, how can that possible? Seriously.
I am not a green card holder and they are citizens and have multiple income sources from their multiple businesses.
Because they got good age.
On the other hand, my salary is $330,000 per annum plus and it includes bonuses and it includes RSUs and I'm
$330,000 was pretty good package.
Yeah, I know.
What are you talking about?
That's what he's saying. And it includes bonuses and RSUs and I work remotely in a low-cost city with good schools and good Indian families around. So I'm pretty happy with my progress and my savings, but the continuous nagging is playing on my mind. She even compares my first $1 million home with her other daughter's house, and the other daughter is settled in the EU and has 2 houses, probably about 300-400K each.
Paying of how much? 50% of what she makes in the taxes there.
Yeah, 300 to 400K each, which is still lesser than his $1 million home. So she keeps taunting me when my wife is not around about these 2 families. I try to ignore it mostly, but I'm the person who likes to be clear and be straightforward. I don't usually hold back. How do I tackle this?
I don't hold back.
My wife is thinking she's not doing anything wrong. Any advice apart from just keeping my mouth shut and sitting quiet?
No.
Sitting quiet is just building it up in my mind and I don't want it to blast off.
You don't want it to blast off?
Yes.
Okay.
So this is what is the issue of this person.
Very important. Very, very interesting you brought this up, Althani. But you know, I have my own comments on it, but let's go to our bandhus waiting in line to comment about this, all right? Namaskar, आपका हाथ स्वागत है Therapy Thursday में. Who's this? Hello?
Pam Faltu Rani and Altu Baba, how are you?
Oh, विभा जी कैसे हैं आप?
I'm okay. आप लोग कैसे हो?
We also fine.
Yeah.
Why, man?
I say he.
Okay, whatever, man. It's fine.
Sure.
What is that,
Okay,
man?
guys.
what she
won't
does.
laugh at
Oh,
the
I didn't
same
know
Every
it
time
was-
I say something, she
Arey,
goes.
what?
Every time I say something, she goes, and then she starts talking. She's like mocking me always. What is this, Vivaji?
No,
Not fair.
अरे यार हंसी बंद करो आ रहे हो.
आ रहे हो मतलब क्या है?
Anyways, yeah, what a
आ रहे हो मतलब क्या? एक मिनट. Let's clarify one thing. What does आ रहे हो mean?
I didn't say आ रहे हो. I said अरे हंसी बंद करवा रहे
Oh
हो.
my God, करवा रहे हो. Okay, that way you say. हाँ. नहीं, आपने बोला ना तो. हाँ.
Jeez.
Continue.
Okay. अरे, so what? I mean, what? It's. I think it's kind of funny.
Isn't he a catch? Isn't he? Tell me honestly. Don't you feel he's a catch? $330,000 in this particular market.
I don't care how much he's making
Oh, why?
because it's. I don't care. I mean, yeah, I don't care.
Compared to the $1 million,
Yeah,
$1 million package, do you
No,
make?
I'm happy for him and his family that he's. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, that he's making that much.
है ना?
But
You don't
but
think
देख
so?
लो इतना पैसा बनाने के बावजूद भी उसको उसकी सास की बातें जो है वो चुभ रही हैं.
देखा?
So,
सास पे ऐसी
yeah.
कभी बहू थी ना?
No. But the thing is कि I don't know. I mean,
Uh-huh.
it's not okay for her to be saying that to him constantly. And if that was somebody living in my house and still being unhappy, I would say then go and stay with those people who are better and who you think are doing better than you in life.
See, I told you, Faltu, last time, once again, Vivaji, I want to emphasize on the thing which I told a few episodes away, before.
Mm-hmm.
What is that you're actually writing on? It's a different stream.
I'm not writing anything anywhere, Altu Baba. That's
What are you
my
doing, Faltu?
Facebook was not
My
open.
God,
Okay,
my
focus on what
The
Vivaji is
point
saying.
of telling you, Vivaji is now commented saying that that's not okay for the lady to say that. Imagine, lady के enemies ladies होती हैं.
क्या? Vibha,
नहीं,
did you
अरे,
actually?
नहीं, this is totally Altu Baba, a different context than what was being said last time. How are we comparing apples to oranges here? I don't know.
Fruit salad.
अरे, no, what I'm saying is कि, yeah.
आप
you
क्या?
believe
You're
that-
saying the lady is wrong? Or
Yeah,
are you
she
saying the
says-
guy? Hey, wait, let her finish what she's saying. Are you saying that the guy is wrong? Sorry, I was a little distracted in the beginning because I was trying to
Little,
find
always
the.
are distracted.
I was trying to find the stream to share. Okay, now come on, please. Sorry, Vibhaji. बोलिए क्या बोल रहे थे आप?
नहीं मैं ये कह रही हूँ कि वो she's the guy's mother-in-law, so her daughter is married to this gentleman who according to him is he's doing very well in life. And I don't think it's okay that every time one daughter is not home she goes and tells him off कि तूने
wait a
ये
minute.
नहीं किया तूने ये नहीं किया मेरी बेटी तो ये हो.
Yeah,
I think
Hey, but
One
she's
second,
not
hold
telling him off. She's not-
on. Where is the point when daughter is not home, mother-in-law reaches the guy?
no, what I'm saying is that, and I don't know, this guy shouldn't, I mean he should just say that.
No, hold on. Vibaji, let's get the facts right here. No, mother-in-law doesn't go taunt the guy. Mother-in-law doesn't taunt the guy when mother-in-law is not around. Only his wife.
No.
Wife thinks.
No. Read the problem. She says that
He says.
when he says he's saying that the mother-in-law taunts him, especially when the wife is not around. It increases the taunts
Oh.
because she keeps talking about her other family and
I
her daughter's family.
I don't know anything about taunting. Vibaji, please go on. Expert, huh?
Hey, I'm not the expert. You are the expert, Altu Baba.
अरे
All you
ताने
say-
तानों
I
के
was
पर
saying I am-
अरे मैं कहा ताने मारता हूँ आज तक मैंने
अरे
मारा नहीं ताना
ए Altu Baba, मैंने कब टॉन्ट किया आपको? मैंने कभी टॉन्ट
मतलब टॉप सब्जेक्ट मैटर एक्सपर्ट की बात कर रहे हैं भाई यू नो यू आर
क्या
अ
है
फीमेल
जो भी है तो फिर आप बताओ मुझे is this okay? What is happening? No, what I'm saying is look अगर
नहीं एक
सुनो
मिनट
ना,
का टॉन नहीं है क्या
that's अरे वाह Altu Baba आपको है पूरा no why would I taunt you and then say hello why चलो अब ये नहीं करना अब next time मैंने okay
अच्छा वो चलेगा लेकिन अभी बताओ you saying that actually you're saying that there's something wrong with the mother-in-law is what you're saying
I'm not saying there's something wrong with her. I'm saying it's not okay for her to do that and make him,
Feel bad.
question, and question, his abilities. And now he's in a position where he can tell her that, look, mom, if you're not happy, or if you feel that we are not doing good enough, or unhappy in our home, then please go back or go to your daughters who are living in EU. Go
No,
and live in with
but
them.
as a perspective of a daughter-in-law, you're a daughter-in-law, right? So what would you give advice? He's saying that his wife thinks she's not doing anything wrong, because generally the wives don't think their moms do anything wrong in the first place. Correct? Correct?
So this question,
So he's
this question
he's asking any advice apart from just sitting quietly and not doing anything about it. Do you have any advice for him?
So he's saying
Ma-
it's building up within him. वो भड़ास
not good.
ज़्यादा हो रहा है
It's
उसको.
festering. Yeah. He should tell her. He should tell her, please, if you want to stay here under my roof, please don't talk to me like this. And if you are not happy, then please pack your bags and go. Yeah, he should tell
यार
her.
फैमिली में प्रॉब्लम खड़ा कर दोगे यार.
हाँ, अगर ऐसे बोल देगा तो बीवी गुस्सा हो
बीवी
जाएगी ना.
बीवी
विवाह
गुस्सा
जी.
बीवी चला जाएगी तो.
No, or
Family
he
टूट
should tell
जाएगा.
his no.
Ah,
Or he should,
I know the scheme here. He'll
No,
become
or
available
he should-
afterwards, right?
no, what? Or he should tell his what nonsense. He should tell his wife.
What?
That, hey, look, this is what your mom says to me, and I don't like it. Can you please ask her to stop?
What if the
And
wife
if
turns
she's-
back and says, "Darling, you're married to me, not my
I
wife"?
think he
Oh, sorry,
has,
my
because
bad.
the wife says that he is taking it in the wrong way. She's not taunting him.
The wife is
The wife-
The question, I have insufficient data here, Faltwani.
Huh, we don't know the mother-in-law's side of the story.
We don't know. No, that's fine. I know the mother-in-law's side of the story. It's just the fact that I don't know the wife's part of the story.
Ah.
What is she doing? Why is she keeping quiet? Is she trying to harbufy his particular thing? Why is she saying nice to her mom?
She's trying to keep the peace on both sides. She's trying to make sure that she's not upsetting her mom or her husband. That's why she's telling her husband, it's okay, not a big deal, just chill, it's okay, it's my mom, don't worry.
No, she's
And at the
taking.
same-
So I think she's not trying to upset the mom, but upset the husband.
I don't, she seems like a pretty,
Chalu
I don't
thing,
know,
right? I know, she's
no,
like a
no,
Chalu
no,
villain.
not Chalu, laid back lady, because she's not like going hysterical on him and saying, how dare you say that about my mom? Nothing like that is
I know.
happening.
Not everybody is
I
like
don't-
Vibha.
Oh, yeah, yes.
No,
You
but
do
Vibha's
know, right?
Adarsh
You do
Patni.
know- you
Adarsh
do know the
Patni.
chem-
Adarsh
No,
Patni.
I'm not Adarsh Patni, but definitely my chemistry with my mother-in-law was very different from what you usually.
Hey, wait a minute. This is the chemistry of mother and daughter,
Yeah.
not mother-in-law.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Oh, you're
that,
saying
no,
that Karun is an angel. That's true. I agree with you on that.
I'm saying
he's a
that my
catch.
mother-in-law was an angel.
No
That's what
mother will have an issue with Karun because, like, 500,000, why not?
Yeah, of
Half
course.
a million package, 300 package is
Of
very
course,
small
of
compared to
course.
half a million.
Yeah.
Hey, but the
yeah.
point here's the thing. I want to ask you this sincerely.
God.
So, the perspective of women, you're telling the guy that he has to talk to somebody.
I am
That
telling
is
him
why
that
he has
should
written
sit-
to us.
Yeah, I'm going to give. I have a beautiful.
I am saying he should sit his mother-in-law down. I mean, they should sit together and they have a very nice, respectful conversation with her and say that, look, I'm doing the best
I
I
agree
can.
with you.
and-
You got to
and-
first sit her down, candlelight dinner, some wine.
Why not?
Hey,
Why
I'm
not?
saying with a mother-in-law, man.
Why not?
Oh my God, why not?
Why not? I mean,
Probably
come
the
on.
mother-in-law's frustrated.
Candlelight dinner and wine for mother-in-law. Mother-in-law will probably get more upset.
No,
Why?
she probably might actually start, seeing the good side about the brother's son-in-law.
Okay, then problem solved.
Problem solved.
What are you trying to say? You're
Well-
trying to say that, oh no, don't get all the
Okay,
ideas, please.
so she's saying that he should talk to the mother-in-law and
Yes.
tell her that you have a problem staying in this house, then or because you keep taunting me, buzz off. Is that what you're saying?
Hey, that's not fair, no?
No, what I'm saying is he should talk to her nicely. He should tell her that, look, when you do this, I don't feel good. It makes me feel bad about myself.
Mhm.
So can you please stop doing that? And if you can't stop doing that, and if you're unhappy here in my home, then please feel free to pack your bags and bye bye.
Hey, but Vibha, what if the mother-in-law's whole idea was to make him feel insecure so he will stay under the control of her daughter?
Oh
That's
my
a good thing,
God,
right?
You are
So now
such
that's
a
going
evil, diabolical man, man. He's making this mother-in-law
No,
so
look
mean.
Hey, that's a good thing, right?
बाबा का दिमाग देखा है?
Hey, एक मिनट, is it? Hey, you guys, please.
इसकी ना शादी करा
Please,
देनी
hold
चाहिए
on,
वो
hold on.
एकता कपूर से.
Hold on, guys.
दोनों
So
की
don't
शादी
it
नहीं हुई
see,
है.
देखो, तुम लोग ये धर्म संकट को समझ नहीं रहे हो. ये माँ जो है धर्म के हिसाब से अपनी बेटी का सब अच्छा ही चाहती है, right? When she wants a good for her daughter, the husband should be under control of daughter. How will he be under control of daughter if you keep him totally?
How? That
No,
is so
insecure of his whole
That is
position.
so nonsensical. That
Yeah,
is-
that's rubbish. She should not. Look, अगर वो सच्ची मुझे अपने daughter का, she loves her daughter and wants the best for her daughter, then why is she demeaning the daughter's husband? The daughter, her daughter loves this man, right?
Hello. Okay, Thamba.
To him
Okay,
and you, it's demeaning, but no, for her, she's encouraging him to do better.
you guys. Okay, both of
Yes.
you. Both of you. You guys. Hey, Thamba. Both of you stop. Okay.
What?
First of all, we don't know if that mother. This is, I'll tell you one of the biggest things that this man is indulging in is assumptions.
Hey.
And what is assumptions? What do assumptions do? When you assume, you make an
Spoken
ass
like
of
a
you
lady.
and me.
Spoken
No,
like a lady.
wait, listen.
Spoken in the lady's perspective.
No, the biggest enemy of a lady is Altu Baba right now. So makes out everybody to be a diabolical.
enemy of both.
So wait. So think about this. It is this man who is writing saying that she's taunting me. Okay, what if the mother-in-law is just trying to make conversation and she's really proud of her daughter who
Yeah.
is doing well overseas?
Overseas?
And
As opposed to
it-
the husband who's based over here.
No, be quiet. I didn't add that. Don't put unnecessary qualifiers to what I'm saying.
ha,
So what if she's just trying to make conversation? I mean, and how does she know? Has he shared with her that he's got so many RSUs, he's got this, it cost him $1 million? And how does he know that she's not making the same kind of conversation about him with her daughter and her other relatives?
Yeah, she will play
So
game
it
there
is-
also.
So this is what this man is indulging in, sir. I'll tell you something.
yeah.
कि you're indulging in this horrible cognitive distortion called personalization.
Personalization.
Unnecessarily, you're thinking that your mother-in-law is giving you a hard time by talking about either you're internally jealous of the sister or
God.
whoever. Yeah,
You never know. You might have had the hearts for her.
Yeah, no,
What?
Be
You
quiet.
know, also, Baba, your brain, I don't know कहाँ जाता है. Okay,
Huh.
then.
Hey,
So
hello.
either you're internally insecure
Because
कि
you-
about something, or you have this. ये आपको लगता है कि आपके मदर इन लॉ को इसके बारे में आपके साथ कोई भी बात नहीं करनी चाहिए. कुछ in some communities it's like that, right?
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
जो बीवी की माँ होनी चाहिए वो हो
Yes,
you know
subservient,
हाँ exactly.
That actually, and that is also a part of the issue. That is sadly,
हाँ.
that is the culture in many households throughout India or in our community where
Where? Punjabi
जो
community?
जवाई है वो राजा है और उसके
ओहो।
पैर पूजो and
हाँ।
पैरों के पानी को धो के मतलब पियो. It's like-
Gee, yuck.
Yeah.
No guys, do you remember when
No, we don't.
when Sita Mata's when that rishta was happening of Sita Mata and Ram Bhagwan.
I was not there at time. I was not even born.
Sure, I was not there. I've seen it. That he.
You have seen it. How do you see it? There were no cameras that time.
Hey, that is Ramanand Sagar and his male
His thing. That was a male chauvinistic thing. Yeah.
No, wait. So it is not actually. I mean, I haven't read the Ramayana. It's not actually in the Ramayana.
No, it's
that
not there.
happened.
No, it's not there.
Yeah, it's not
Okay,
there.
जो भी है, but what I'm trying to say is ये हमारा. It's not our culture where the girl's mom can go and talk like this to her son-in-law.
Correct.
And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but what I'm saying is कि अगर ये बंदे को बुरा लग रहा है, and if she फालतू रानी, this is the God's honest truth is कि अगर वो अपनी बेटी को भी ऐसे बोल रही है, उसकी बेटी को कभी बुरा नहीं लगेगा क्योंकि वो उसकी बेटी है. But this guy, you know what they say about Javais, right? Once a Javai, always a Javai.
Oh, once a
They say
Javai,
that-
always Javai? Does it go to Hawaii?
They say a Javai can never, which I don't agree with because I know there's some wonderful boys out there.
Boys, yeah.
Who are
Karun
very
is a boy.
Kishan,
Huh?
there are.
Who's
Sorry,
Kishan?
Altu Baba. No,
Huh.
I'm saying there. Hey, let me talk. what I'm saying is that look, there are some very good sons-in-law out there who are very good to their in-laws, but the general thing they say is that a son-in-law can never be a son, which I think is BS, or that a daughter-in-law can never be a daughter. That is also nonsense. But the general thing in our culture is that this guy is actually thinking that his mother-in-law is talking down to him. So for him to digest that she thinks of him, as not a failure, but he's not as successful as she would like him to be. And really, Faltu Rani, if this lady wants to make conversation, why does it have to be कि तू क्या है, तेरे पास क्या है? It's like that type of thing. कि तू क्या है, तेरे पास क्या है?
No, how do you know उसने ऐसे पूछा है?
We don't know.
उसने ऐसे
Insufficient
नहीं
data.
बोला. तुम
Faltu
सोच के
Rani,
देखो.
क्यों?
Vibha, think about it. Okay, it is a mother who has come and is there just for the summer. And what do most Indian moms who have been homemakers back home in India, the main thing is they take pride in their children and how well their children are doing.
Or they keep complaining on the side of how bad they've treated them.
And when they come
my
here,
God.
they're going to talk about. So she's talking about her daughter, and she's trying to make conversation with her Jamai Raja. Here is, this is a particular thing, and she's just trying to make conversation. How do you know if she's talking about? She's not telling him कि तुम्हें ऐसा करना चाहिए या तुम लोगों को भी सोचना चाहिए EU में settle होने का or whatever, right? Even if she's saying that, that's really not a taunt. It's probably because she wants the sisters to be together or something like that, and
Right.
it's-
So she's
And
playing the role of Shakuni Mama, making
No,
sure
not
he leaves the
Shak-
place and goes to EU. EU जाओ, वहाँ पे घर मिलेगा.
You're listening to Therapy Thursdays, Bandhujan, where one of the characters is completely out of character because he's a screenwriter for Ekta Kapoor's Balaji telefilms. Please go.
Don't say that about Vibha. Don't
No,
feel bad.
yeah, no, but
Hey,
Oh.
that's a disclaimer.
Making her to be some kind of a diabolical villain.
No, but
Like,
see,
oh my God.
You guys
so
okay,
it could
fine.
be. It could
Okay,
be.
Faltu Rani,
yeah.
question. Okay.
Huh.
Okay, let's do this. Okay, so let's put this in perspective. Okay, so let's say that I have a brother, and my brother is married to of course to a girl, and then
Why not a man?
Okay, fine, whatever, man. Let
my
us.
brother is- hey,
That's a
Athu
different.
Baba,
That's a different show. Let's
Oh,
talk
okay.
about.
Okay, let's say there's Athu Baba, okay, let's say that someone is married to somebody, and let's say, and I'm here, I'm married to
Somebody.
I'm married to Karun. So let's say that okay, let me get this straight in my head first.
Wait, first get to the point. We'll discuss that
wait,
very
wait,
soon.
She got confused what she's saying.
Stop it,
No,
stop it.
I'm trying to get this all sorted in my way. So okay, so I'm married, and then suppose my mother-in-law.
Okay, we
comes
know you're
to-
married. Okay, mother-in-law comes and does what?
No. Let's say my mother-in-law is the total opposite of this, but let's say my mother-in-law comes to me, and now it's not about her, it's not about my brother, it's about her daughter, and she comes to me and she says, "Oh, Vibha, my daughter's this, my daughter's that. Why don't you do that? Can't you be more like her? Or she's so perfect, she's so this, she's so that."
No mother-in-law will do that. Seriously, how will
Arey,
that?
suno yaar,
Doesn't
suno yaar.
connect at all, Vibha. What is this?
Vibha.
Today, it's
There
all,
is a connection. You guys are not. Let me just say.
Uh-huh.
So then, I mean, let's say as a new bride or as a new girl, or if it's a groom, wouldn't you feel like, oh man, what's wrong? What's wrong? Am I not good enough? I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's me, but you wouldn't feel like, क्यों ये मुझे ऐसे मेरी सास, the बंदा सोच रहा होगा क्यों मेरी सास ऐसे बोलती रहती है कि उसके पास बंगला है, गाड़ी है, तेरे पास type of things. I don't know. I mean, I you know what? I think some people are just more, I don't know, prone to not understanding. Maybe her undertone is like that, and he's feeling bad. I mean,
okay, one second. So, Vibhaji, the point is.
hey, Athu Baba,
अच्छा,
हंसूंगी नहीं. आपके सामने तो मैं हंसूंगी भी नहीं अब.
अरे आपको हंसना नहीं चाहिए, हम हंसाएंगे आपको. The point is, Vibhaji, listen, Vibhaji, again, it is not about you and your mother-in-law, okay?
Yeah.
It's about him and his mother-in-law.
Wait.
Matlab, you should be taking the standpoint of the wife. You and your mom telling something to Karun. How will that be?
me and my mom say something to Karun, how will that be?
That's where you got to put.
Depends.
That is where you
It
put.
depends.
That is where you give perspective of a daughter, not a
And-
daughter-in-law. We don't
and-
want to hear about daughter-in-law. He wants to know what can he do, which is not just keeping quiet. He wants to bring it up. I take your point. You're saying that he should sit her down, take her for dinner and
Yes,
a date
yes,
and whatever it
yes.
is, and then probably not do anything hanky-panky, bring her back home safe. But
Oh my
again,
God.
what definitely wine and thing don't mix well. Yeah, it's not good. Wine and women don't mix
What
well.
he means by hanky panky is not drop her off somewhere where she won't be found.
Yeah, but she can't come back.
Like, me.
Yeah, when she can't come back afterwards, right? But the point is this. So basically, you guys you're giving a perspective of women, right? I
No,
understand.
it's not the perspective of a woman. I'm just saying that, you
Forget
know.
human being, man. Human being.
नहीं विभा जी आपने जो आपका सिनारियो भी था
Right.
you need to re-inspect or re-examine that scenario because just by somebody saying that somebody's, oh wow, they're doing so well, and
Right.
that person, look at the way they take care of themselves, right?
Right,
Just by
right.
saying that doesn't make them a villain.
Huh?
Yes, they are comparing, but everybody compares. It's our duty to just say, okay, shrug it off if you want to take that thing and then move on. Seriously, you just have to take a deep breath and go. That's it. At the
True,
end-
Kavita.
yeah.
Right.
Oh, for
right.
right.
नहीं, but फालतू रानी, अगर look, let's be. So देखो, अगर उस बंदे को बुरा लग रहा है तो बुरा लग रहा है, right? So you should. That's why I'm saying.
No,
कि
the
वो बंदा-
bande ko bura lag raha hai. So the banda has to re-examine where he's on the concept of having a clear communication channel, because Janab soch rahe hain, he's sitting in his head. He has already told his wife, because his wife has already said there's no such intent, and that she doesn't mean any of that. Okay, so he's had a conversation with the wife. When the wife has said that, take her at face value. If the wife is saying that, so if you still don't believe it, and you feel that this is going, that this mother-in-law is taunting him according to what he's saying. So he so what he should do is actually take, go out somewhere and then say,
Yes.
and not only go out somewhere, like, genuinely have a conversation, Mama.
Mama?
Yeah, because you have to. Hello,
Mata
they are in
Shri,
your
no?
mother's
She
position.
is your mama.
And just say, I don't know if you know, but I also do this, and this is how much, or very tactfully talk to her about how well you're doing in life.
Well, I'll tell you one thing.
You
You,
know,
ladies
and-
don't understand this. I would
Wait.
tell the guy, okay, finish what you're saying.
Let me
okay.
finish what I'm saying.
Okay,
So,
okay, go ahead,
and then I'm pretty sure if she will get the point. I'm pretty sure if her goal is that if she's genuinely taunting, she will get the point. Ki he is trying to tell me that I'm doing so and so. At that
Yeah.
point, it'll become clear. And in that conversation, it's not just between him and his mother-in-law. He needs to include
Yeah.
his wife.
Yeah.
So when all three of them are sitting down, everything will become clear. And
Yes.
if the mother-in-law says, "Oh wow, that's wonderful," and nothing, I never meant to say this. I tell them also how well you're doing. Then take her at face value.
Yes.
Challenge your own cognitive distortions and your own
Right.
insecurities. That is what I'm trying
Right.
to say. It may not be that your mother-in-law is trying to टॉन्ट यू, आपके दिमाग में बैठ
Right.
गया कि मदर इन लॉ टॉन्ट कर रही है, तो जो
Yeah.
भी कोई बोलेगा आपको टॉन्ट ही लगेगा, कुछ भी बोले.
तो फालतू रानी, I agree with you. That is what should be happening. And I'm going to give you, I remember this is like going back a few years ago. I was, my sister-in-law was visiting, and then we were just talking, and I said to her, Didi, why don't you just talk it out with the person? And उन्होंने मुझे clearly बोला था, she said, Vibha, ये जो talk it out वाला हिसाब है ना, she said, वो अमेरिका में चलता है. In India, if you say to somebody, I mean, this is not generally speaking, but what she said was, well, in India, if you talk to somebody and you say, hey, look, this is the issue I'm having with you, let's talk it out. She said people don't usually respond to the whole talk it out thing. They'd rather just not talk to you for 6 months till they get over there.
I totally agree with your sister-in-law. I'll tell you one thing. Both of you are getting it totally wrong. The mother-in-law is not trying to taunt. She is taunting him.
Hey,
Yes, insufficient data, because right now we don't know if she's the daughter, who's the younger daughter or the older daughter. Whether he got married earlier or the other lady got married earlier. Depending
It
on
doesn't?
that. No, wait. It's insufficient data. We don't know the data when they got married.
So then how do you know she's taunting?
She definitely is
cares,
taunting. No,
guys?
period.
Look,
If she
the guy-
listen, the thing is, the intent does not matter. Taunt has been done.
No.
Okay, she has taunted him already, and the man already taunted. Okay.
Guys, when I
Altu
when
Baba
I
No,
is
wait,
being-
no. One second. Father, you don't do it nicely. Viva, please do it again.
Fal-
Oh God.
फालतू फालतू रानी आपकी बात ठीक है दोनों को बिठाए साथ में कहीं लेके जाए अच्छी जगह खाना खिलाए और उनको बोले कि देखो मुझे ऐसे ऐसे आई गेट मुझे नहीं अच्छा
उधर
लगता
जाके खाना खिलाएगी, माँ बोलेगी वहीं पे भी, अरे घर पे अच्छा बना लेती मैं पनीर की टिक्की.
it depends who the mother-in-law is.
No, don't. That's what I'm trying to tell you. See, listen to what I have to say, okay? तुम लोग whether you guys are coming with the perspective of you being the daughter and you supporting your mom, and you're like, oh yeah, if my husband sits down and has a nice dinner with my mother, everything will be all right. No, it's not going to be all right.
God, how is
This
that
mother
possible?
is totally a villain. She is trying to get to the guy to move from America to EU. Ah.
कहाँ से ये सब निकाला?
Ha!
कहाँ से निकाला?
She wants the family
Oh
to be
God!
together. I
What?
support the mother because mother wants to see the daughters happy
What
together.
a rascal you
Imagine,
are. Altu Baba.
wait. For the $1 million, having one house, having $1 million, she had 3 houses in EU.
Oh my
That's the way she's thinking. She's banegi dukaan. I think she must be baniya by any chance. You never know. She
You
might be
think
Gupta.
she has her own agenda
Oh my
going on.
God.
No, what I'm saying, instead of having one house for 1 million, you could have 3 houses in EU for 1 million, right? That's
Oh
what she's
my
trying to
God,
do.
Altu Baba.
Let me finish. I'm not finished as yet. So the point is this.
Bolo.
If you want to listen to this, next time mother-in-law taunts you, tell the mother-in-law. Now, assuming, because I have insufficient data, I have to assume on some data as well, for some variables. I'm going to assume the variables right now. They are from Banya family, so they definitely have the dowry system, right? So I'm going to say, probably, I'm going to assume the fact that the dowry which he paid, his love marriage probably, and the other one is arranged marriage. So what he has to say tell her is, अच्छा आप एक काम करो जो दहेज वहाँ पे दिया था यहाँ पे भी दे दो सब ठीक हो जाएगा. Then you can guarantee your mother-in-law zip, she won't say a word.
A public service announcement to everybody.
Yeah,
The views and opinions expressed by the host and the callers on this show is purely their own and does not apply to
Thank you.
anybody. Thank
Thank
you very
you,
much.
yeah.
This
So,
doesn't apply to everybody, by the way.
And for those of you who may not be aware, this is a clear wannabe Balaji Telefilms writer. So who is making up all
I
these
am not
stupid
wannabe.
stories.
I am the inspiration for all those
Oh
people
my God.
who are already are.
matlab
The
aage
inspiration.
karna
One second, Vibhaji, let me finish what I'm saying, if you don't mind. I am the inspiration for all the existing writers of Balaji Telefilms. Not even the wannabes. I am the inspiration for the people who are currently making millions out there, sitting out there, writing kind of stories.
And-
But the human nature, Fadwani.
Raju Rupani ji is joining us all the way from Mumbai,
Namaste
India.
sir, कैसे हैं आप? सब
Namaste,
कैसे हैं?
कैसे हैं आप?
बुरा मत मानना
आ-
जो भी हमारे विभाजी ने
आप
बताया.
इसको प्लीज एकता कपूर को फॉरवर्ड कर देना, बोलना ये आलतू बाबा के ऊपर एक सीरियल बनाए.
नहीं पहले एक को फॉलो कर दो कि ये बंदा भी सिंगल है तो available है.
oh my God okay
Yeah, so
Chalo,
please.
so anyway I think everybody's take is a feasible plan. I mean
No,
but
it's
I
not.
think pa-
No, it's not.
No. Talk it out.
My plan is not feasible.
I don't even know what your plan is. I
See, you don't even have patience. Listen to my plan.
You and your
was
plan.
listening.
You be quiet. So the
Falguni's
person,
plan sounds good.
the person.
Okay, because Faltani is a girl, you'll say, I
No,
support the
it is
girl.
not,
No,
but
it
Even if the
nothing
plan
to
is
do
stupid,
girl
I'll
boy,
support
man.
anyways because she's a girl and she has the perspective of a daughter and a mother. Blah,
Jeez.
blah.
I have a perspective of the guy also.
No, you don't. How can you be a guy, Faltani?
Which is why I said tell her about share. You know, many men do not share about their own accomplishments with their forget their significant others.
So if
Many
they
of-
share, they'll
wait a
become
second.
boasting.
Wait a second.
Ah.
A lot of times the spouses themselves don't know. I mean, in a lot of
a good
relationships,
way.
in a lot of marriages that I know,
Uh-huh.
the husbands don't really share where they are investing the money.
Uh-huh.
How much money they're making, how much money they've put away in 401k or retirement
The
or
reason
whatever.
being, they
A
know
lot
the
of
mother-in-laws like this will come back and say, that should have been put here. Oh, see, that particular son-in-law of mine made millions in investing in Tesla. What are you investing in Rivian? Oh my God.
Now, this
Oh,
part of the
no.
program is a soap opera that Altu Baba is trying to make it like that so that you get some kind of underwriting and sponsorship. But that is not the intent.
That's not something which we get
Okay,
anyways.
guys. I think I think this question we have roasted well. So should we move
Excuse
on?
me, when did your decision about the roasting well came into play?
I don't know, man. I think we paid enough attention to
By
this,
any chance, did you write this question?
Oh my God.
No, right?
Am I a son-in-law?
How should I know?
How
You're
would-
surprised every time.
Exactly. Thank you, Vibha. So, Altu Baba, what? Is she the son-in-law?
I don't know.
Okay.
What if it is a man? She's daughter-in-law perspective, something like, you know.
Okay.
Oh my God.
But anyway, it doesn't matter. Vibaji, your
Yeah.
take was very nice. I liked it. Faltoni's take also very nice. But what the guy's going to take, we don't know.
Huh.
To each
Yeah,
his own.
let's see what he does. But if he's bothering him so much, talk about it.
Very good. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Vibaji.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Don't let it fester inside you. That's
Don't
all.
let it
Yes.
fester. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you
yes.
ever feel bad, pick up a Foster's ice. Beer,
Oh my
beer.
God.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's nice. Nice.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much. She likes it.
Thank
She
All
likes
right,
Foster's.
guys. I'm listening. Bye.
Thank you, bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Did she say I'm listening like as though she's going to threaten us?
Oh my God. Okay, bye.
Okay. Next question, please. Well, either ways, I'm going to tell you the Bandhu who wrote to us. If you're not already thoroughly confused,
Don't worry, give me a call. I'll do some पूरा कसर
no,
नहीं छोड़ूंगा।
give him a call.
कोई कसर नहीं छोड़ूंगा।
No, he'll make sure that you're divorced and you will be in a messy divorce.
No.
And he'll make sure that you will actually end up sponsoring or producing Ekta Kapoor's next serial, which will be based on you.
No, it's not good.
Yeah.
No, I got better stories. But this is a very simple story. This solution is very simple.
Huh.
Tell that mom, hey, you know what?
Tell
Of the
that
two,
mom.
yeah, tell that mom of his wife's mom. Tell her there are two houses
Tell
there.
your mother-in-law.
Hey, one and the same, Kavita. Tell the mother there that, you know, hey, that the daughter of yours got two houses. Very good. They live in one, they give you one. Go stay there because over here I don't have room for you. Simple and plain, and everything will become like a Rajamouli film afterwards. Mahishmati!
If you're going to exclude your wife's family members,
No,
then
that's
be
good.
prepared to be excluded from their family.
Oh, is that a threat?
Yeah,
Oh
it
my
is a
God,
threat.
there you go. Now, no wonder people don't want to get married right now.
Yeah, good. I'm glad. No, thank God you're not married with this mentality.
Can you please tell me the next question? The people who are acting, don't
You
get
can
stuck
read
on.
it, no?
Don't be stuck on things. Move on. There are many people who want to hear our take on these things.
Very good question. The next question. How to control your anger? Looks like this guy only has written again. When someone hurts you badly, destroys your mental health, manipulates your image in front of everyone, especially people who know you.
No.
How do you control your anger?
Oh my God, this is the mother writing this question.
Don't-
What? Poor thing. She's done whatever she can for her daughter.
Do not connect
And
it.
the son-in-law is going and telling everybody, including radio show, about all these things.
Oh my God.
I can't imagine, but this is the mother-in-law writing how to control anger. Mataji, I totally am with you. Poor thing. I feel sorry for you right now. You must be really feeling hurt. You
Hey,
did, you did
Adwa,
this.
someone has genuinely asked, can you please... okay, let's tell you, Bandajan, if you want to chime in on the show, the number to call us, you have to call us on WhatsApp. Some of our Bandhus are joining us. Thank you so much. I haven't seen everybody. Ekta Kapoor's not interested now.
Who said that?
Raju Rupari ji.
What he says?
बट सर ट्राई करो आलतू बाबा को देख के सभी इंटरेस्ट हो जाएंगे बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग कैरेक्टर है ये तो लेट्स सी एंड टू आवर अदर बंधुस शीला थैंक यू सो मच फॉर जॉइनिंग अस नाइस टू सी यू आफ्टर अ लॉन्ग टाइम दीपक पांड्या जी
Hey, no.
Jai
He
Shri
has said,
Krishna.
Raju Rupani is saying that I am very interested in your program. I will send it, is what he said.
Okay, so let's address this particular question now. How to control your anger when someone hurts you badly, destroys your mental health, manipulates your image in front of everyone, especially people who know you. Who knows you? Okay, know you.
What does that mean? Make up your mind.
Well, that was a whatever. There's syntactical.
Oh,
error.
I'm sorry. The grammar police, the grammar police is right sitting next to me here. She's like, oh, it's know you. So the way they are written, emotionally, the person is angry. They're asking us a question. What is wrong? Why would you correct them that time?
So, you know, if you read this
come on,
question,
come
it
on,
applies to
come on.
everybody. Every one of us would feel this way at some given point in time in life. But the best person to answer this question, जिसको सभी खल्ली वल्ली लगते हैं, is our Altu Baba. So please answer the question.
नमस्ते, कैसे हैं आप फातवानी जी?
अच्छी हो खल्ली वल्ली बाबा?
ये हमारे साथ काफी होती है. आपने सही पहचाना. ऐसे करने वाला बहुत होते हैं, राइट?
हाँ.
एक चीज बताता हूँ बंधुजन, जब हाथी चलती है, कुत्ते भौंकेंगे.
हाँ.
अगर हाथी रुक के सब कुत्ते भौंकेगा तो बहुत टाइम वेस्ट होगा. आगे बढ़ते जाओ, राइट?
तो
हाथी का क्या?
हाथी का औकात कुत्तों के औकात से कुत्तों की औकात हो जाएगी अगर हाथी भी कुत्तों की तरह भौंकने लगेगा. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. And हाथी का सूंड जो है, that is actually was what helps it.
Correct.
It has to concentrate on the breathing most importantly, because उसका breathing control करने से ही वो चल सकता है आगे.
हाँ.
वो wasting energy on barking not going to help elephants.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
Maximum they can go, but they got to actually focus on breathing. If they don't breathe, they can't walk. If they can't walk, they can't run away from the dogs. Or they can't leave the dog waiting on them. But the point is, dogs have better respiratory systems and they can keep barking and breathing at the same time. I hope you got confused.
Altu Baba, can you give them proper answer for the question?
So
When
basically,
someone hurts you badly and destroys your mental health, because this is a form of bullying and I have experienced it myself. So you gave me some very good advice. So please go ahead.
I give advice?
When I read the question, I was like, did I type anything like this? And then I realized, who knows you? Then I said, okay, this is not me. because
yeah, these are people who
grammar
are doing
errors.
it who actually have issues, have insecurities. So I would just say exercise empathy for them itself, of just feels, oh my God, how bad would they have, they must have it in their life that they're actually making you out to be something you're not.
Yeah.
Right? आपको बुरा मुंह दिखा के उनको लगता है कि उनका life settle हो जाएगा. Right? But just because they say something does not make you. If they call you an idiot, it doesn't make that you're an idiot, right? You're not a stupid fool because they called you stupid fool. You're probably a stupid fool because you listened to them calling you stupid fool and you felt bad about it. And I think...
Did you just call them a stupid fool?
I did.
You did?
If I did, you should just say, oh, he's stupid fool to call me that, right?
Oh, God.
But the point is this, Badhujan, I'll tell you what, how to control anger. Don't want to control anger. All I can tell you is, when you feel the anger, let it go. You can't control it. Sometimes it's anger is a good thing in our body to make us understand we're not supposed to do certain things, or sometimes anger can also help you to get things done, right? अगर कुछ बोलना तो बोल, don't fester on, don't hold on to it, move on further. If you hold on to it, is when you'll have mental health issues. Like, Faltrani, when you're angry, just go flip the finger, and just go move on further. Like, Faltrani just she'll give you some gali and she'll go away. She won't even think about the repercussions of it. That's good. That's the way it should be. That you will not have any mental health issues. But people will manipulate you, bitches. I don't know. Exactly. Exactly. देखो मैं internal chip डाल दिया उसमें कि she can't even say bad words right now. So that's the way it got to be. But the thing is, Father, this is a very, this is something, nobody will comment on this.
But
Deepa wanted to call, but Deepa will not call about this. You know why?
Why?
Deepa's not able to control anger.
What?
Yeah, she's not going to call. She said that she wants to call. She messaged and all. But then later now this question has come, she's not going to call because she herself knows she can't control her anger.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really? Wow. No, that's not true. Well, I don't know. I'm not going to say anything. So, well, it's like Altu Baba said, control nahi kar sakte ho aap. If you feel anger, accept it.
Simple.
That's it. You're feeling angry, accept it, but let it go. It has to pass through your system.
Let it go.
Somehow. So
Let
if you feel like you have to write it down somewhere or you have to talk it out with somebody, but don't say, because a lot of times anger is more of a visceral reaction.
And the people actually are doing this behind your back, talking with them is not going to help you much.
Yeah.
And giving them hawa is also not going to help you much.
Correct.
Do what you got to do.
Yeah.
And stay your course.
Yeah.
If they're talking ill about you, it means you're doing something right for sure, and they can't stand the fact that you're doing something right.
Right.
That's all I can tell you.
Exactly.
And what is Deepa saying over there? Yes, Altu Baba, I'm angry. What did she say?
I don't want to control and should not. मुझे कहाँ anger निकालना है? अरे बेचारा गोपाल.
I didn't say that, Deepa. Deepa, I didn't say that, okay? It was your dear friend who said that.
Yes, of course I will
Hey,
say
but
that.
Deepa, do call up and tell us how to control your anger. Or get married is what you're saying, right?
No.
Get married or get your daughters married.
Then
you can manipulate the son-in-law.
Dude, I'm trying to give you an actual proper answer. I'm saying
Proper
that
answer?
anger is more of a visceral reaction, yeah. It is not, it's something that you feel at that spur of the moment. After that, what you feel is what you
Have
get.
mental issues with.
No, though that is when you ruminate over the fact that somebody said this, how did they do this? You start ruminating, which is another, जैसे room लगा के सोचना उस चीज के बारे में.
That's what's called
Let
ruminating.
it go. Yeah, that's what ruminating is. So, and that's basically that thought stagnating in your mind and becoming like a pus.
Yeah,
It-
that's what
it
I keep telling Deepa ji. Gussa thoko, call karo, baatein karte hain.
Yeah. So don't if you have if somebody has let you down or has so if there is anger, then just accept that anger. It's okay to feel angry, but at the same time let go also, because I don't know if you've read that Buddhist story
What is
in
the
which
story, Falguni?
there was this whole thing, right, where a man went to Buddha and said, same kind of question, how do I let go of my anger? I
Let
cannot.
go of anger? Oh.
It's so hard for me because this person hurt me. They did this, they did that. That person talked about me behind my back, blah blah blah. And then apparently Buddha gave him like a hot coal, and he said, okay, hold on to this.
Okay.
Okay, and then he said, so the person held the thing and said, oh my god, my hands are burning. So he said, that is your anger. The more you hold on to it, it's going to hurt you. It's not making a goddamn hell of a difference to the other person. It's not making any difference to the other person, because that person is not holding on to your anger. This is eating you away from inside.
Of course.
So the best thing
And
is
leaving you scarred.
leaving you scarred, exactly.
Yeah, so getting angry is like picking up hot coal.
Hot coal.
Picking up hot coal.
Picking up hot coal.
Don't pick it up. Use
Yeah.
tongs.
Yeah, and if somebody is throwing hot coal at you, dodge. या भाग के चले जाओ, या बर्नर लगा के उनसे दूर रहो. Simple. Right?
Or use fire extinct gloves and pick it
No,
up.
but one thing I gotta tell you, Banija, one thing that the reason I said we should ask Altu Baba is, I don't know how he does this. The people who have let him down the most, or have been the biggest, rodents behinds, things that come out from rodents behinds, to him and to us, he will go and he will gale lagao fight. He'll give them hugs. He'll act like nothing ever happened.
Because I do spelling mistake emotions also. When I embrace them also.
I have seen that too. They're like, what? Who's this guy? Why is he like hugging me or giving me a hug? They don't have any other choice. They're
I
like,
know.
oh, you should see their face go
But
red.
I will not hug Deepa though.
Huh?
Yeah, Deepa is like coal herself.
Huh?
Yeah. Hello,
Angare.
namaskar. आप कहाँ से
Fool
आते हो?
bane angare.
She's the fool, is it? Deepa, I didn't say Deepa.
Hey, pull.
She called you fool, Deepa.
हाँ.
फालतू बाबा
Hi, Deepa.
क्या बातें हो रही है?
How are you, Deepa?
ये देखो, ये गलत बात है ना. तुम लोग ना
हाँ.
कोई भी क्वेश्चन है उसको ऐसे ही रिलेट करते हो, and you think by doing this you will call, and चलो ठीक है.
But Deepa,
तो जो तुमने फालतू
Deepa,
अभी बताया,
एक मिनट, Deepa, एक मिनट. We love you too.
हाँ.
हमें
हाँ,
तुमसे
मैं-
प्यार
मैंने इसलिए-
कितना
ए,
ये
हेलो।
हम तो
हाँ, ये
जानते
ड्रामा सब रखो उधर
हैं
ही,
मगर
स्टूडियो में।
आप नहीं आते
हाँ,
यहाँ
मुझे
पे
पता है,
गाने के
हाँ,
लिए.
exactly. मुझे पता है कहाँ अपनी एंगर निकालनी है.
इसीलिए तो बोला बेचारा.
क्या बेचारा फालतू नहीं. This is not done. I always support you and you don't support me.
अबे
Hey,
मैं
she's
तेरे
a
को
top-
support कर रही
Hey,
हूँ.
by the way, she does support her.
I do support her. I support her.
फालतू नहीं, जो तुमने बोला मैं वही बोलने के लिए मैंने कॉल किया था कि अगर एंगर अंदर दबा के रखोगे तो वो खुद को नुकसान पहुंचाएगी. So it has to, it's an energy, it's kind of energy. So you need to let it out.
But Deepa, I have a question for you. According to Buddha, if Buddha gave that particular analogy, and it's one of the stories, not that he actually did it. there's a
बुद्धा के कई एनालॉजी है जो
So no, let me
nothing
finish.
is-
No, let me the story of the coal. Now coal हाथ में पकड़ के अगर हमने पूरा pressure डाला उसके ऊपर, wouldn't that become a diamond?
ये
What?
What?
क्या
Yeah.
कुछ भी रैंडम बोलेगा.
Hold, if at all we
Buddha-
hold
Buddha
on to
becomes
anger, and we hold on to anger for ages like that, and we just won't that become a diamond?
Who will know the gosh darn difference? Because by then your hand will be chittar completely. Whether it is diamond or coal, what?
It will burn you. It literally will burn you from inside, and that's what happens. Like,
But what if
any form of emotions, whether it's anger, sadness, and
love,
anything.
love also?
All these are forms of energy. They need to circulate. They need to.
Even love, right? So you're saying love should circulate
No.
also?
Yes. Yes.
Or we need to
That's a
circulate.
positive energy. That's a positive energy.
So you're saying that we need to circulate love also?
What? Anything, any
हाँ,
kind
हाँ.
of emotions, दबा के रखना नहीं चाहिए.
देखा फालतू नहीं, कलयुग है, मैं बोला ना.
You need to let it out.
Oh, just one second, Deepa.
And
I want to
that
one
is
second,
why
Deepa.
it is called
Thank you.
anger. देखो मुझे बोलने ही नहीं देते और फिर बोलते हो मैं कुछ बोलूं.
नहीं, मैं कुछ बोलूं?
मैं बोल रही हूँ, मेरी बात सुनो ना कभी तो.
अच्छा, आपकी बात सुन के मैं बोल रहा हूँ. आप कंटिन्यू करो, एक मिनट को.
कुछ नहीं यार, you didn't even listen to me my whole thing.
You said even
What I
love
was
has
saying,
circulate. हाँ.
all kinds of emotions, these are forms of energies. So कैसे, that is why they call it anger management.
Wow.
So how you manage it, you cannot control it, only you have to manage it
Yeah. How do you manage something?
by मैंने तो वही सीखना है ना.
हाँ, तो सिखा रहा हूँ,
वही
सुनते नहीं ना, आप
जिंदगी
क्या करें? मैं सिखा रहा हूँ आपको, रोज सिखाता हूँ आप लोगों को.
किसी तरीके से कुछ लोग they go for a run, some people
चाचा,
they
नहीं,
break
the
into
best
dance.
way to manage anger is to not get angry.
Huh?
Yes.
वो नहीं होता है.
नहीं होता की बात नहीं है, आपसे नहीं हो रहा है. सुनो.
You cannot dictate a person how they should feel.
No, you
Then
didn't get my point.
it's not a
You
machine, it's a
you
human
didn't get my
being.
point. If you want to, vehemently just say no to me, be a contrarian, go ahead and be
वो
a way, it's
बोलना
fine.
आसान है आलतो
कौन
बाबा.
बोलना आसान नहीं है. मैं क्या बोल रहा था कि आप ये कॉन्सेप्ट समझो, अभी आपको समझ जाएगा, लेकिन बाद में probably you'll understand. हाँ, also was right. The point is this: the best way to manage a behavior is before behavior happens. Before you, if you're going to say best way to manage anger before it happens, how do you be non-reactive or proactive about a thing is what's important. Anger is reaction. You understand this very clearly.
Correct.
Now, the point I'm making here is, अगर आप सोच रहे हैं कि anger management मतलब anger होने के बाद manage की बात नहीं है, anger आने से पहले की management बात है. How do you actually be mindful of your emotion and the emotion around you, people around you? It's called emotional intelligence quotient.
So emotions don't
Self-awareness.
analysis theory ऐसे प्लान करके सोची समझी हर टाइम नहीं होता तो बाबा.
हर टाइम नहीं.
सुनो हो जाती है.
नहीं, आप देखो, आप वही कर रहे हो जो नहीं, हम हर टाइम की बात नहीं कर रहे.
No, Deepa, I would suggest you listen to entirely what he's saying, because it is not about. It's about we're all human beings. We all need to evolve, and we need to lead a developmentally oriented life. And the only way we grow, if you notice, the Deepa from 20 years ago is very different from the Deepa today. There are so many things you probably tolerate today, and you're
including
more
me. Probably 20 years ago, you would tolerate me also.
Yeah, you'd be more. No, exactly.
That's true.
You'd be probably more accepting of a whole lot of things, because circumstances in life has taught you in such a way, which is why they say, right, the older you get, the wiser you get as well. It's because of life experiences. The other B is the fact that if you are leading a developmentally oriented life, which means that if you know that you're prone to anger or some such situation, if you already are preconditioning your body and your mind and your soul and your spirit to be one that accepts and just lets go and learns how to process that emotion differently, then that becoming angry part is eliminated, is what Alto Baba is trying to say. Is that correct?
Thank you very much, Falthrani. And of course, Deepa is not going to agree with you anyways, but
What?
we still love you, Deepa. जो भी हो जाए, दुनिया उलट पुलट हो जाए, लेकिन we still love you, Deepa.
Is she there or is she hung up?
She must have hung up also. She's there.
I
She's
am
there.
right here.
I know.
It's all like, you जैसे एक डिश बनाने के लिए सारी चीजों की जरूरत है.
Correct.
उसी तरीके से ह्यूमन में all these things are. You cannot eliminate anger altogether.
Yeah,
Like
but
just before this conversation, it is needed for certain things. Anger and courageous are needed.
Yeah.
And कभी-कभी वो emotion भी जरूरी है.
Very true.
To stand up for yourself and all that.
I agree with you.
You cannot mellow down everything. सब लोग संत नहीं रह सकते इधर.
नहीं, mellow down is the wrong word to use. आप English मत use करो. I mean, the point is, I'm not talking mellow down. I'm talking about understanding the behavior. But the point, I agree with you. With you, I'm totally with you on this, because now when you talk the analogy of dishes, Falthrani, would you agree when you make gajar ka halwa? You require gajar, you require sugar, you require ghee, right? Now, can you do gajar ka halwa without sugar?
No.
Really?
No, with the good.
Good,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And if you want to keep it in the store, you put preservatives.
Huh?
Yeah. You don't keep it in the store, it does not go bad, you put preservatives.
Yeah.
Can you do it without preservatives?
Without preservatives.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you can, right?
Yeah.
So that's what it is. So to bring it to her point of Deepaji saying a dish, right? Dish can be made with some alternative ingredients also.
What?
I'm just saying the dish can be made. She said human being is a dish, right? You require all these things.
Yeah.
So sometimes you don't require some of the emotions in the human
Because
being.
I say it's like it's like accident, Falturani. Nobody goes out of the house thinking that they will have an accident. Lekin it's the other person. You know what happens in your life and your mind you can control for sure.
Yes.
And you can plan it.
That's only
but
you
what
control.
the thing you cannot control is what other people.
Ah.
Dunya itni badi hai na. So
Correct.
what happens is
Correct.
sometimes things happen by accident, and that time also, it's not bolna asan hai, like, but it's not so simply straightforward. That is why it is called as anger management, because it's
No.
it needed
That's not
management.
called. That's not
I'm
called.
saying,
No, you're going to take a course in anger management to understand more about that. The point is this: it's not about that at all. You're right. You're 100%, 50% right, because of the fact that you said it's only thing you control is yourself.
Yeah.
Even anger management is about self-control. It's not
Yeah.
about controlling
Correct.
another person.
Yes,
So
exactly.
अगर आप self control में रहोगे anger आता ही नहीं है. Anything for the matter, when your management is, when you have problem management, whatever you do, you don't get a problem and manage it. You actually make sure problem don't arise. Extracting yourself from situation where you get angry.
मैं बोल रही हूँ फालतू बाबा. I agree with that part, but
हाँ.
the thing is कभी कभी हो जाते हैं. अगर हमको सब पता है, सब हो रहा है, and तो हम भगवान बन जाते हैं ना. If we start
Reaction.
our behavior, and so we cannot do that.
Deepa,
So
reaction
you
to
need have the
reaction.
certain, no. You need to keep a window, some buffer, something like some ऐसे wiggle room रहना चाहिए जिंदगी में.
Agreed.
So you should think like in that direction. ऐसा भी हो सकता है. You cannot
Agreed.
say like,
Agreed. You gotta have wiggle room in life, but what we are telling you is the way you react to a situation is where you get angry.
Yes.
If you were able to identify the reaction and have an
that's
alternative
when
action.
it happens ना. वो अंदर दबा के
हाँ,
फिर खुद
दबा-
को
नहीं,
then it will create
अंदर दबाने को नहीं बोल रहे हम
like
लोग. अंदर दबाने. Well, okay, here's the thing, right? She's got a very good point right now. She just brought it to this thing. So now, in this situation, you're saying that you can't control your anger. You're going to have mental issues. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, of course.
So she's saying that detrimental. You're going to have mental issues anyways. So Deepa advice to the person is saying that there's no option. You have to get angry. You got to have mental disturbance.
No, I said you have to manage it.
How?
I never said you have to get
How would you
angry.
manage it?
Please don't change the.
How would you manage it?
लोग वही ना, मैंने बोला कुछ लोग देर बहुत तरीके हैं जो सजेस्ट करते हैं. लोग बाहर जाओ, घूमो, या फिर some people go for run, some people go for gym
After angry?
activity, and
Yeah.
and in fact even psychologists suggest using the मतलब ऐसे take out your emotions. Like कुछ लोग बोलते हैं बहुत लिखने को बोलते हैं. Some people say you need to have a punching bag for an exercise, something like that. So you think in that.
तो आप बोले
there are
शादी कर
many
लो.
ways, and each to is क्या बोलते हैं, each to their own.
Yeah,
किसी
to
को
each his own,
कुछ
yeah,
कुछ
yeah.
सूट करता है,
हाँ.
किसी को नहीं सूट करता है.
Very good. So-
yeah, one size fits all नहीं हो सकता है.
Very
ऐसे
good, very
type
good.
of
So you're saying the socks available at Costco is not going to work.
What?
Costco socks one size fits all.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, bad.
Okay, the point is, Deepa ji, thank you so much. I agree with you and wonderful advice you've given. थोड़ा आप भी सांस ले लो. मुझे माफ कर दो. मैं sorry मांग रहा हूँ आपसे.
Deepa.
Hey, come on, Deepa. I know how to. I push buttons.
No, you are talking about once you get angry, how to handle it. We're telling you when you are.
ऐसा नहीं
No,
होता.
Deepa,
No,
it is.
don't.
Okay, you're
No.
not. Okay, that's fine. It's okay. No worries.
Yeah, Deepa angry. You
Yeah,
were angry.
No, you should know when to give up, right?
हम लोग जिंदगी को अगर
No,
ऐसा
Deepa,
होता तो बात ही
Deepa,
कुछ और होती.
Agreed, Deepa. I'll tell you what.
Hang on. Let me finish what I'm saying.
Please finish.
You're done talking, right, Deepa? So let me explain to you. What we are talking about is how to be able to build your fortitude, your mental fortitude and your emotional fortitude, to be able to identify that this is a reaction and I should not indulge in this reaction. I mean, you have to train, you will be able to train your mind and your reaction in such a way. It's called Nishkama Karma. It is there in our philosophy. When you do something without attachment, you have that doesn't come overnight. You're absolutely
But
right. You have
Deepa
to
is
do it over
saying,
time.
Deepa, correct me if I'm wrong. Deepa is saying that nobody is a saint that way. Father is impossible to say.
I know, but
Only
it is,
Alto Baba that way she's saying.
it is something you strive for, Alto Baba.
So
It is
she's
something
saying
that
that-
you strive for. Nobody is saying that anybody is a saint. This is Kali Yuga, and nobody is saying that anybody is a
Oh, I
saint.
think she
All
said
of-
I'm a saint. She said only
no,
Alto
no,
Baba.
no, no.
She didn't say
She
that.
didn't say that.
I thought
I
she
don't.
meant to
I
have the
think
angle.
everybody has that feeling. The main reason most of us get angry, let's be honest, is the fact that
Alto Baba. sir.
no,
Oh.
because of the fact that our ego is hurt.
Ah.
In some which way, it is an attack against your ego, which is again Maya. It is a whole combination of several different assumptions that we have made over time. It is Maya. It is truly that. I'm not saying that I'm not being. Hey, stop! He's trying to play some spiritual music. It's not spiritual. Well, it could be spiritual, but I'm just saying that, if you, the more I think about it, and honestly, I'm telling you, Panjan, I used to be a person who used to fly off the handle at the drop of a hat. I used to fly off the handle at the door. Even now, I get angry. Even now, I feel that, but then when that trigger comes, I immediately. Thankfully, because of practicing on a daily basis, I practice. Hey,
What?
no playing music. And then I really do believe that by practicing mindfulness, gratitude, and forgiveness, you will train yourself to be a more developmentally.
Okay,
अरे
wait.
फालतू रानी, मैं समझ गई तुम जो बोलना चाहती हो.
हाँ.
मैंने सिर्फ इतना बोला कि वो पॉसिबल नहीं है. When you eat, yes.
Hey, no, I tell you what.
No, no,
You know,
it is-
sometimes.
it is only it's not just with this.
No.
It's also with strict Kyuki.
No, no,
Because
no.
I know all
Hey,
these saints. I can't speak for other saints. Other जो not saints, the क्या बोलते हैं जीज like जो सन्यासी जो रहते हैं ना, ठीक है?
सन्यासी.
वो मतलब they follow certain routine, like they eat only once and they don't eat any spices. So it's lot of things to control that. So ऐसा नहीं होता है. So
Hey, but
जो-
Deepa, I'll tell you what. You actually build resilience in us. I want to thank you for actually giving us the thing. Okay, how do we accept somebody who comes and says, "No, I'm not going to change"? That's fine. We accept that. We're going to say, "Yes, Deepa, we love you anyways."
Hey, she's not saying I'm not going to change.
She says she
Yeah,
can't.
I-
She says
I-
it's not possible.
So you see, this is how you give some kind of statement which is not accurate at all.
Okay, Deepa.
मैं बोल रही हूँ.
Deepa, the good thing about you is, always have said this, that you first will say, "Oh, no, oppose.
Yeah, even now
Then-
I'm saying no.
And then you come back later and say, "Yes, Altuba was right."
नहीं,
So
मैं ऐसे नहीं
Deepa, there's only one thing to life, and that is true, and that is love. There is nothing other than love. And if you truly, and we are all one, which we say, it is in our philosophy too, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam.
And by the way, Deepa, you'll be very happy. Your friend Vibha has agreed with you. She says, "Yes, nobody is a saint."
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh.
So she's saying that everybody's a devil.
अच्छा ठीक है, अभी इस पे बहुत चर्चा हुई. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन पढ़ो.
अच्छा, क्यों?
नहीं
अरे,
so
मुझे-
जब प्यार की बात होती है and वसुधैव कुटुंबकम, अगर everything is a part of you, then you really cannot do away with any other part of yourself.
Oh my
You
God! I
can't
wish I had the
kitna
music
again
back
just
going.
because your finger won't work, will you get angry with your finger?
Oh.
Or just because your child will not do something, do you get angry and cut that child off? No.
But definitely, if Nia
It
goes to
is-
cut
it
it,
is all
you'll
ve-
bite it out.
Whatever.
अरे फालतू रानी, अभी नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन पढ़ो.
That's all I'm trying to say.
क्या थी? मैंने अपना जवाब दे दिया यार. I'm not
She's not bothered about you,
I
Falsani.
stood on
She's
my ground
Deepa
and
is saying,
explained
"I
it
stood
very
on my
well.
ground. I'm going to say what I want to say. I'm done."
I explained my way. You
Correct.
explain your way.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's
Correct.
fine.
And then there also is a freeway. Yeah, Deepa, I totally agree with you. Vibha also is agreeing with you. But
Oh
Vibha
my
is saying,
God.
"Jeez" is what Vibha is saying. I don't know what jeez means.
Okay, what is the next question? Oh my God, such a
हाँ,
big question.
चलो मैं सुनती हूँ. चलो बाय.
Thank you so much. Again, when they say "sunti hu," doesn't mean saying "I'm sun raha hu," "I sun rahi hu."
Oh my God, this is a long
This is a
question.
long one, Faltani.
Okay, is this going to be our final one today?
Please, yes, that's what I would urge people to be understanding of our time constraints.
Okay, this is written by a female bandhu.
How do you know it could be a man also?
Abe oi! Usne likha hai, married to a man.
So why a man can't be married to a man?
Okay, whatever.
Just the established people are saying that you got to spread love. Deepa said you got to spread love also.
Altu Baba,
Huh.
don't irritate me, man.
Oh, what do you mean by saying that? You already have reached your limits of irritation?
Yeah.
Good, come on, let's go.
Valli.
Huh.
I'm married to a man who, at that point in time, rushed me into a marriage, was all lovey-dovey and prioritized me. Fast forward 13 years of marriage, he now finds me disgusting, doesn't want to celebrate anything like birthdays or anniversaries, doesn't appreciate or consider whatever I do, but only what he does is considered as value-added effort. Always trying to bring down my confidence and saying things like, how do you even work at your office, even when I am a highly valued member at my workplace? Mind you, this is after supporting my family with my single income all these years. Now he starts earning a little and starts to make me feel like I am nothing. I am unable to digest these double standards and comments like I am the reason for his deteriorating health, etc. I was also isolated, and when I try to make friends, there are derogatory comments on them, cutting off further meetings with them. If I try to sit down and explain what's bothering me, I am considered weak and that I am better than that. I have no one to share my pain with, as my wedding was without my parents' approval, and now I don't have any friends as well. Not sure how to deal with this, as I do not want to impact my kids' future and want to stay sane at the same time. Not sure if this is narcissistic mentality I'm dealing with, or am I at fault here? I'm open to any feedback and suggestions for improvement.
Wow, this is a very powerful thing. Again, seems very familiar. Unfortunately, too familiar in many situations.
Yeah.
We've come across situations, not only it's textbook case of somebody going through a relationship where one of the partners is narcissistic. Yes, it is a narcissistic trait of the person who is controlling you. Because, by the way, narcissism is, I use it very cautiously, because sometimes we use these labels without knowing the meaning behind it. A narcissist doesn't have to be an all-out bad person. They're very good at everybody else. They're very awesome with everybody else. They're very kind people, right? But when it comes to the people they love, that is where they show their true colors, where they try to put them down. And their existence is based on putting them down and everything. So I think you definitely need to seek some kind of support.
Yeah.
Reach out to some therapy if possible. If you're working in a place, most of the workplaces provide you support, mental health support, and there is we emphasize in our shows to be able to deal with your mental emotions and be very, like what you said, right? To not lose sanity. That's very important. Which means that don't keep doing the same thing again and again and again. You'll be in the spiral for sure. Do something different. Dealing with is very, very important. Don't have to live in fear. Oh my God, how will it impact my kid's future? That's a fear, and that keeps us in the loop, and that's exactly what people want also. And after a certain amount of time, what will happen is people tend to become masochistic also. So they're suddenly people will feel that yes, that's the way to live, right?
They think that the abuse is normal.
So a sadist always is complemented by masochist. So a person who putting this kind of pressures or those things, they generally have a sadistic pleasure in getting it. Sometimes unconsciously we tend to become masochist. We start feeling that, okay, that's what. So definitely I would suggest, since one of the two things which I really read in that and really touches my heart is you said that you don't have friends. Don't ever feel that. If you want to reach out, pick up the phone, call us, message us. I will grant Faltrani to you. Do what she wants. Father is a good friend, by the way. She's a very good friend.
Jai Shri Krishna, Narendraji, nice to see you. And we, one of the several things that you have mentioned actually scream gaslighting.
Yeah.
And that is one of the traits of a narcissist. Anything that you say or do will always end up being your fault. So you are a victim of emotional abuse. I hope that you realize that. And I think whether you choose to live with him or not, for your own sanity.
And for the children who are living there to understand how life is.
Yes.
It's only responsible if you're a responsible adult, you need to get out of it, or at least
You need to
show
get-
them that's not the way life is supposed to be.
Yeah, you need to seek help. And, since you say that you have been a single breadwinner for the family, then what are you worried about?
Yeah.
There's nothing for you to be worried about, because there's no financial insecurity in the first place. Maybe taking a break for a little bit would help. Otherwise, if you don't want to take a break, at least start seeing a therapist. Start talking to somebody who is licensed and who is qualified to be able to support you. Support you in understanding and resolving all these feelings of self-doubt more than anything else, because that's one of the classic signs of emotional and mental abuse that happens, where your self-esteem is crushed completely, where you start to doubt yourself for every single thing. And most importantly, form a circle outside of a common friend circle. Have a group of people that you can talk to or you can speak to, even if it is professionals. If you're not able to find friends, it's okay. Sometimes it's hard to share with others because it requires a certain amount of vulnerability, and with your trust broken over and over again, it's very hard to become vulnerable to somebody else. So do it with professionals. Do it with a therapist. It's something that your insurance will pay for. Do it with your primary care physician, your gynecologist. Talk to all of these people to make sure that you are able to, express and build that circle of support. Don't be surprised if all of a sudden you see things changing. Like for 15, 20 days, everything will be rosy. Wow. When you actually start to take a step back and we start to step away at that particular point in time, all of a sudden there's two things that can happen. You'll go on a honeymoon phase, but that is, be mindful of the fact that it's a honeymoon phase. Do not fall into the same trap all over again. He does need help, and he does need support, and both of you as a couple also would need counseling. So please, and if your child has been exposed to this, please know that your child will need counseling and therapy, purely because what they're exposed to as the normal is not normal. It is not okay for somebody to abuse somebody to treat somebody badly, and to constantly call everything that they do into question. It is not normal to do that. If your self-esteem is affected, so is your child's. So please make sure that you get couples counseling and also get counseling for your child, but start with yourself, and then go from there. That's all we're going to say. We can't make light of the situation. Sending you a big hug. Thank you so much for sharing. We know how difficult it can be. But, just know that you're not alone. There are many people, and there are organizations. I don't know where you are, but in Bay Area, there's Next Door Solutions to Domestic Violence. This is domestic violence. Emotional violence is also domestic violence. So please do reach out for support groups.
Yep, and always you can listen to us. You can send us a message for sure, and just lighten your mood a little bit.
Yeah.
And make some friends. Make some good friends. Go out there, have a circle of support for yourself, right?
Absolutely. Altu Baba, there is one Ekta Kapoor style question that has come. Do you want to?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Do you want to close out with that question?
Ekta Kapoor style questions, and you want me to close out with that?
Yeah.
Where's the
Or
question?
you have two options.
Where's the question?
There is a question where there are some experiences that somebody is having with a family member.
Oh.
She has listed out 7 incidents. First incident, she says, is it's a female family member. This person was standing behind her in line, and suddenly, apparently, this person pulled out a few strands of her hair. And when this person looked back in surprise, she basically didn't say anything, just smiled and said that I just came to see what you're cooking. Okay. The next situation, incident number 2, was when they were at a restaurant. Everything was great. But this person was sitting opposite her, and then a person came and sat next to her. All of a sudden, she felt something prick her, and blood oozing, and a portion, they thought it was something to do at the restaurant where she got, but they couldn't find anything. It was not a nail, nothing. Who was it who pricked that and took, whatever happened, right? The blood. So, and the third thing she says, is okay. Then the third part was what is the third incident? I'm trying to see. Hold on. Oh, so this person every single time supposedly, whenever she complains or is not happy about something that this person is doing, the person who's complaining, she apparently calls her, and something happens which is a huge mishap in her life.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then number 4 is when something happens between her and her husband. On that particular day, this person calls every single time asking, how are things in the family?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then incident number 5 is this person spends 12 out of 24 hours in a puja room, especially from 9 p.m. in the night till 3 a.m. in the morning, even after finishing the morning puja session from 6 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. every
wow.
single morning.
Okay.
Incident 6, her husband, son, daughter never speak anything against her and just do everything like robots, whatever she asks them to do.
Oh.
Yeah. Incident number 7, when you share any problem with her, she just says, oh, it is due to Kala Jadoo that some relative had done on their family by some other this thing. So that is why it is due to Kala Jadoo. Are all of these incidents just a coincidence, or is there a chance that this particular lady herself practices black magic and blames things on someone else? I'm facing a lot of challenges, personal and health, in my life due to this.
Let me first correct you in terms of categorizing this particular problem. It's not a Ekta Kapoor problem, it's a Ramsey problem. What?
Sorry, right now it's Vikram Bhatt, right? Who makes those kind of movies?
Oh, really? He's the guy? I don't know. I
the
don't
Mukesh
follow.
Bhatt, those guys, the ones who make those kind of movies, right?
Okay, but
I have a very strong feeling the person she is referring to is her mother-in-law.
oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Could
Yeah.
be a relative, could be a aunt in the mix.
And she talks about her husband, her son, and her daughter.
They don't question her at all.
Yeah. How does she know that much detail about this person?
Okay, probably something she knows which you
Yeah.
don't know.
Well, there is something called the dark arts. There is something called black magic. If you think that things are so unmanageable, then
Let's
I don't
call
know.
this person as Miss 7 Incidents. Mrs. 7 Incidents.
yeah.
I would just say there is existence of Jadoo Tona, Tantra Mantra.
Yeah.
But it's only up to the level of what you believe.
Yeah.
If you believe it strongly, it is happening. You never know, that person might be just a God-fearing person.
Yeah.
Or could be really a person with a lot of insecurity. That's why they said locking themselves up in the puja room.
Yeah.
Right? Many times the problems which like how we're talking, we had a long fight with Deepa about it. It's pretty much the way we react to situations which actually gives us those things. Just because the incident happened a certain way does not mean that has to be something done from Jadoo Tona and everything. Also know that I think when Jadoo Tona is involved, when Tantra Mantra is involved, they always, you can say the prick, the thing, all is something which they take for all the mantra, all the yantra, tantras and everything, they do all those stuff, right? At the same time, it doesn't mean that you got to be helpless. You can probably try to ward off any kind of evil eye. It's also called, in some religions, called the mana.
Yeah.
So that can be something which you can always ward off, provided you are able to maintain a positive energy around yourself. That's important. So that
And
does
within
not,
you.
yeah, correct, within you. So it means probably within you have to build the resilience. It's more, I would say, whatever you talk about it, there is this thing, planetary, blah, 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 I understand, but there also is the fact that there's a concept of free will concept in the whole universe.
Yeah.
A person who actually is awakened to the point of free will, nothing affects them, no Kala Jadoo, nothing affects them actually. If you notice, there's a lot of stories about that part of it. No, this is not a relevation to say, oh, nobody's a saint. It's not a question of saint. It's about how you build your positive energy, how you respond to the... how you respond to stimulation, how you respond to situations in your life. And if you understand the karmic cycle, today is not a show to talk about it. If you understand the karmic cycle, yes, you can break that cycle And always, when you talk about any parihars which you have for these things, it's called the parihar, is always about, if you look at it, if you look at the procedures, rituals, I can't go detail into it, but those procedures all are about personal development. Adding structure, routine, and having the humility. Building humility is very, very important. That's one thing which actually happens in all those parihars which is there given to people also. They might say, oh, is mandir mein jaake ye wo karo, us mandir jaake wo karo. It's not a question of that doing the particular act. It's about you feeling that act by getting your psychology in the thing. So definitely invoking Hanuman in your prayers is very, very important. I can't just stress on more about the fact of Hanuman as one of the people you can always go to any point in time and understand the mantra, understand the personification of Hanuman. That's what's important. To understand how devotion can actually overcome many things. Devotion does not mean devotion to a certain person or a certain thing. He had devotion towards Rama. Rama was a human being. And though the devotion for it was so strong that he would just think whatever comes is a blessing towards me, and automatically it would become a blessing. So the point is that. So sorry, I think I feel very sorry that you're being through those things. There have been situations in our personal, we also have anecdotes about those things which we have come across. And the only way it has actually helped is to find parihar and not indulge in those kind of negative things yourself.
Correct.
That's very, very important. You should not, as much as possible, avoid indulging in those kind of activities, because that builds a karmic cycle which is going to be really detrimental for the person.
Indeed.
So leave it at that, because and many times jo aap padh rahe ho, what you're reading in as energy, whatever thing, might be a distortion also. Give them a chance also, and then and if possible, move out of the place. See if you can maintain a distance between the person you're talking about.
Yeah.
And that should typically work. And if it does not work, there's a show which comes up on our network. It comes on Mondays. It's called the Mystery Mandirs. We talk about certain mandirs which actually specifically work with these kind of places of removing the mana people experience in life.
Correct.
Mana is a negative energy. Like how there's a positive energy, there's negative energy. Without the positive negative, you cannot have existence.
Correct.
So that's, you understand that. So more positive you create, the more negative you create. It's about how do you balance them out.
Yeah.
And how do you keep, if you are weak, you automatically become negative, as in you're opening yourself to negativity. If you are indulging in tamasic activities, that is the dark side of the thing, automatically. If you engage in sattvic activities, automatically it stems and breaks out the thing. So suppose if you are going through all this stuff, they ask you to stay away from meat or drinks, all those things. Those are all the tamasic stuff which you remove, so you become more sattvic, right? And that itself builds a certain energy in you. There's a reason why people who are the temple are sattvic.
Yeah.
Maintain
Are
sattvic
supposed
diet.
to be.
Supposed to maintain sattvic diet.
Yeah.
All right, so I hope, I don't know.
So I just want to say this one thing that Mahimaji used to always say. Please understand, we are not here peddling any kind of Hindu philosophy, or
Hey, but you're welcome to come and give anything to us to peddle. It's fine.
What we are trying, please understand the deeper meaning behind the symbolism of Hanuman and symbolism of devotion that Altu Baba was talking about.
Yeah, why don't you just, I would even say go one step further. If you don't want to go, oh, Hindu, no, think of Superman. What makes him, so if you look at it, the concept of Superman is about personification, understanding what he stands for.
Yeah.
Superman has got immense power, but he retains his power, does not, he's humble.
Yeah.
That's what actually gives him the power. Otherwise, if he's not humble, he would not be a superhero at all.
And the faith that he can make a difference.
And the hope. He also has the hope, right? So
and the
that's
faith.
Yeah.
Most importantly, it's important to hold on to something, be resolute within yourself, and always know that you are not alone. You're not alone. There is to live in the humility that there are certain things that we cannot explain.
And the humility for Superman, if you read the comics, you know that the humility of Superman is not the fact of kryptonite. The humility of Superman lies with the existence of Batman, who actually uses kryptonite to actually Some power, Superman. So the thing, nobody is above the law. And the cycle of the universe, whether you like it or not, no matter how much people stand upside down, do asanas and everything to do things, they can't shake jack about you if you are positive about your life, right? If you're
Yeah.
positive and you know what you're doing, right?
Yeah, and if it Hanuman Chalisa, people say play it, sing it, whatever. There's so many different things. There's almost every chant that you have. You have the Rama Raksha Stotram. You have the Aditya Hridaya Stotram. There is Mrityunjaya Mantra. There's so many different things that you can do and say. And more than anything else, for me, I think the Shanti Mantra really helps.
What is the fun? Shanti Mantra fun?
It's a Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina, that one, right? So, regardless, do not wish ill for anybody.
That's it.
Like
yeah.
Altu Baba said,
Yeah.
karmic, okay, sabhi ko khush rehne do. Whatever they are doing, whatever, let them be happy. Let everybody be happy. Let every sentient being be happy. And may there not be kalesh anywhere. And automatically the universe, see, when there are more people working towards a common thought, a common prayer, and I really wish everybody would do that every single day, there will be a universal, what do you call that, Altu Baba? Universal unconscious, is it? What is it?
There already is universe unconscious, but it actually culminates into a particular power, right?
Yeah.
So there is concept of universal unconscious, which is always there in our philosophy. I think it was Joseph Campbell who said that there also is a universal unconscious there, which actually connects everybody at a different plane level, right? So saying that no matter what you do is all trivial in this life. It's very trivial.
Yeah.
If you read through what some of the scriptures, some of the our Puranas,
Yeah.
if you want to pick up Purana and start reading about it, Shiva Purana or even if it is Vishnu Purana, just pick up one of those things and you'll see how trivial we are, and to understand the fact that we say, oh, our universe is everything. No, it's not. There are multiple universes which are existent. They say, when put it in scale, it's very humbling. Just stand in front of an ocean, you'll understand
Yeah.
that, how trivial we are, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, so thank you so much for sending this question to us. I hope we were able to explain to you. I know, I'm sorry you're going through this particular thing which you're going through with the individual there. Seek support if you want to. Send us a message. We probably are connected to some people. Listen to the show which is on Mondays called Mystery Mandirs, where some Mandirs specialize in actually alleviating your concerns about these kind of things, right?
And don't take an antagonistic approach with that person, no matter what.
You don't need to.
You don't need
don't know what they're going through, what they are doing, right? You don't
Yeah.
know for sure.
Yeah, because it's only love that will win everything.
Well, though as cliche as it sounds, it's a true thing, Faltwani, because love is considered the most positive element of life.
Yeah,
When you say love, is not love as in amorous love or whatever.
it's compassion.
It's just compassion. It's acceptance. Acceptance in entirety, full.
Yeah,
That's exactly what Hanuman does. He accepts everything. That's why I said it's not the mantras. Don't get carried away with mantras.
Yeah.
The mantras are supposed to for you. You can even just Coca-Cola, 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 and you'll find prosperity in life.
correct.
It's about distracting your mind from the problems you have around you into a positive situation. That's all. okay?
Absolutely, absolutely. So, pray, keep the faith, and when we say pray, don't pray for your strength to be able to bear anything. Mahima ji used to give us one when we used to ask, why me? Why is this happening? She would always say, don't ask why, ask how.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you knew, if you could glean or reason the answer as to why, you would not be asking why.
Mm-hmm.
So ask how, because then it changes your perspective to see how do I deal with this? What do I need to do? Just like how you wrote to us. So we really wish you all the very best, and please do not hesitate to reach out no matter what. And we will say, tonight we will say a prayer definitely for you. We say a prayer for the whole universe.
Yeah.
Every single day we do, and I can tell you that 100% on behalf of Alto and myself, we say a prayer for everybody's well-being in the universe every single day.
That's true.
So
yeah, but again, sometimes the universe challenges with giving us options like Trump coming to power now, but still, we don't give up faith.
Yes. So good luck to you. And Bandhujan, isi ke saath, we have to say that our time is up right now, and I don't have my watch. I left it at home. But we will be back tomorrow with Feedback Fridays. And tab tak ke liye hame ijazat dijiye. Good night.
Shabba khair.
And प्यार भरा
Mwah.